It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat Disabato.
Hello and welcome to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat Disabato from the Daily Southtown newspaper, and we are at Andrew High School, home of the Thunderbolts. And we were expected to tape outside, but Mother Nature had other ideas. You know, put a damper on the Cubs game and put a damper on our taping. So we are inside the House of Thunder. Beautiful gymnasium here at Andrew High School. We're going to have on football coach Adam Lewandowski as our first guest. Led the T-Bulls to a 6-1 record. They're already qualified for the playoffs, and that's after a 1-8 season of a year ago. So Adam Lewandowski, when they hired him, I knew they hit a home run with this guy. He's just a tremendous coach. Came over from the Crete-Monee program. And we're also going to have on senior safety running back Cole Griffin. Cole's having a tremendous season, both sides of the ball, almost 1,000 yards rushing in 7 games. So he's getting the job done. All right, folks, we're going to go to a Beggar's Pizza timeout. Remember, go to beggarspizza.com, join the loyalty program, Big Cheese member, plenty of perks to be had. We come back, Adam Lewandowski, Andrew Football will be our guest. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
Hello, boys. I'm a drop-dead gorgeous pepperoni sausage, hold the vegetables deep dish pizza. Just look at my cheese. Your place or mine. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
Thank you, Coach's Corner, for celebrating all these great athletes. Now celebrate the American Classic with Apple Chevy. Classics like the Chevy Impala. Originating in 1958, the Chevy Impala is older than the states Hawaii and Alaska. It still holds its sleek and stylish design with a focus on luxury. It has the option to have the power of 305 horses. Don't take my word for it. Come test drive it today at Apple Chevy.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Our first guest tonight, Andrew football coach Adam Lewandowski. Adam, hey man, it's your maiden voyage on the Coach's Corner Show, man. Happy to have you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, well, what a season for the old T-Bolts. 6-1. And we were talking beforehand, food tastes better. You wake up with a smile on your face
Right.
after last season, 1-8. Are you surprised at all that you're 6-1 at this point, or what?
I'm not surprised that we have a winning record. We have the character and the kids and the hard workers here to do those kind of things. We just knew that if we had some time with the process that we were putting in place, that we could get to that point. Last year was really, really hard in terms of the losses that we were taking, and we felt like if we went back and had some of those games again, that we could have done better. And so just building on that, using that knowledge going forward with the systems that we have in place, we felt pretty confident that we could do better. In terms of just trying to quantify that, we weren't really trying to do that necessarily. But we are happy to be in a place that we're in right now. It does validate the hard work to a point. And it's really good and positive for the kids to see that hard work does pay off.
Absolutely.
And in the game of football, it pays off really fast.
Well, I mean, here you are. You're going into week 8. So after 7 weeks, you guys are in, man. You are playoff eligible, qualified. 6 wins get you automatically in.
Yes.
What's that feeling like?
It's great. And, just like I said before, with validating the hard work for the kids, that's really the greatest reward so far. However, we do know that we're not celebrating yet. We have a lot more that we want to accomplish. Our goals are much bigger than where we're at right now. We have a big game this Friday. We're not looking past that. And that's really where our focus is right now. The word for the week for us right now is focus. It's our senior night, and we know that there's a lot of things that go into that, and the familial environment that's created is really strong. It's really positive. It's very, very important for our community. But we know that we have to stay focused on this. So, yes, we are playoff bound. Yes, we have improved, but we're not where we want to be yet.
Was there a certain point, be it in the off season or during this season, that you felt like, and we got something special with this group right here?
When we won our last home game last year, and actually it was a senior night for us too. We beat Stagg, who was coming off another tough year. They really battled a lot of games last year, and now they're on the cusp of a playoff run themselves right now. And that's why I love high school sports, by the way, is that each year can be a huge turnaround.
Exactly.
But when we won that game, and our football team, the student body, and the band cheered and sang the fight song together on the field, I knew that we had shifted from the negative to the positive, and we were just kind of riding that momentum into the weight training program, into our nutrition program, into everything that we wanted to do going into the next season, this season that we're in now. And that was really the moment, because the system hasn't changed. It's just that we needed a spark.
Yeah, and that's nice to carry into the offseason and a victory.
Right. Exactly right.
Week 1, you guys lost to Thornton, last minute touchdown. And then a couple weeks ago, IHSA comes up with a ruling. Thornton had a few ineligible players. They had to forfeit the game. You guys win. So I think it was from going from 4-2 to 5-1. That's a nice step. And we talked about that. But what did you tell your players? Because, something like, it is a big win, and obviously you don't want them to get complacent, and at the same time, it is a life lesson in there too.
Yeah, absolutely. Very unfortunate for Thornton, for the coaches, the community, and especially those players. I know that they didn't set out to do that. Obviously, They would never want to do something like that. So I never really felt good about that part of it. But it was a good lesson for us. Throughout the summer when we were adhering to all the rules, and throughout the school day when we're adhering to all the rules, and throughout our life and what we try to do in the community when we're trying to do the right thing all the time. It was validation, and we didn't celebrate it. It wasn't something that we had tried to accomplish after the fact. We actually had no involvement in it whatsoever. So when it came through that it was official, it was out at practice on the field. We had just finished a segment of conditioning, and we were going to move on to the next segment. And I said, "Oh, hey, by the way, Thornton had to forfeit. Long story short, we gained another win this week. Let's have a great practice." And the players were right on page with me, and they understood where I was going with that, and they understood that it was definitely a positive, and it's a benefit that we were able to get from the season, but certainly not something that we're going to celebrate. And like I said, we didn't want to get it that way necessarily, but we will take it.
We'll take it, right?
And at the end of the day, you always feel bad for those kids. It's unfortunate. I've been on the other end of things where paperwork gets lost in the shuffle on transfers, and so I understand that. But we're sitting where we are because we're supposed to be here, and so we're going to just move forward as positive as possible.
Well, the guy we're going to have on this next segment, your running back, Cole Griffin, he's had a tremendous season, embarking on 1,000 yards, right? What makes him such an effective running back?
Cole's a huge testament to what we've done here. Last year, he was playing all over the field for us. Actually, a lot of our players were. We were just kind of doing as much as we could with as many people as we could. And so Cole is one of those guys who's playing both ways, special teams, offense, and defense. And in the offseason, everything that he did to transform his body to be the kind of next level player that he's become, it's just a huge testament to that work. So in the off season, in his training routine, in his nutrition routine, everything he's done to approach this season is now paying off. So he's a yard after contact kind of runner. He's averaging almost 9 yards a carry. Got a handful of games where he didn't have that many carries. We're talking less than 10, less than 8. And so he's gotten those yards in a short amount of time. It's because he never stops. He always works hard. And his line has made a great path for him. And then once he gets through that, he's able to create a lot on his own.
Okay. Now this defense, man, they've been spectacular. Other than the loss to Lincoln Way East, you guys have really done an excellent job. What's been a key to this defense?
Well, we have some key seniors on the defense that are a great piece of that leadership. We have Tommy Pykars in the middle. He's been a 3-year starter now for Andrew. Cole Griffin is our safety. We have a player that came back into the fold for us, Ty Ganabin, and he's been excellent to have back there from a leadership standpoint. And Jafari Shelmwell, and then of course Mike DeHaan anchoring the
Northern Illinois
line.
recruit. Yep.
Exactly right. He's going to Northern. It's a great fit, and he's a 3-year starter as well. He's an All-American, blue-gray All-American. So that's huge. Yeah. Anytime you have that. So on all 3 levels, we have senior leadership on defensive line, the middle linebacker, and then in our secondary at safety spot. We also have Sean Callahan, who came back. He's a wrestler. Yep. Really, really tough-minded, resilient kid. He's our starting corner. So we have some key pieces in that leadership component on that side of the ball. And then we have a lot of young cats, too. Yep. We're starting multiple sophomores on the defense this year, which was not something that we saw as part of the plan. It just kind of organically grew to that, which we're very blessed to be able to do. And then last but not least, we have Amir Akel on the other side from Mike DeHaan. Okay. And he's another special player. He's only a junior now, but he's a 2-year starter. And so you throw all those things together, and it's a really, really good feel. It's a really good mix. They have great chemistry. They're very serious about their job, but they have a lot of fun. Yep. And the scheme is such that they're able to play hard and play fast and aggressive, and they're doing everything right now the way that they should be.
And lastly, freshmen, sophomores. How's the program looking at the lower levels? I know the sophomore group's this is a pretty special group from what I understand.
The future's very bright. Sophomore group is a lot of great kids, great families. Freshman group, very, very similar in terms of just the kind of players that they have, the character, the work ethic with the families, with the kids. And then our youth program, we have a lot of kids that are choosing to come to Andrew, which is great.
Great school.
It's the best school in the area, and it's a lot better than the other schools that you can pay for. And they're seeing that. And the Bulldogs program, the Pioneers program, the Bobcats program, they're doing an excellent job. And so we make sure that we're paying attention to those kids, and we know that they're having a lot of fun and they're doing exciting things. They have good leadership and structure, and the families around here are fantastic. The community is very, very strong, and the future looks very bright.
That's awesome. T-Bolts are back, baby. T-Bolts are back. I knew it would happen too, man. They did a great job hiring you. Continued success this season, all right, my man? And folks, Friday night, be here, HF 7:15. Yes, sir. 7:15 kickoff. All right, we're going to go to Lisa Thomas Salon timeout. Got a salon, Lisa Thomas, right down the street here in Tinley Park. When we come back, senior running back, safety, Cole Griffin will be our guest. Stay tuned.
It's time, your time. Look renewed. Feel rejuvenated. Visit Lisa Thomas Salon. Whether it's a new hairstyle, expertly applied makeup, skin treatments, or nail services, our professional stylists are up to date on all the latest techniques and styles to help you achieve the look you've always wanted. Find the you deserve. Your transformation begins at Lisa Thomas.
Bob's Auto Body and Repair in Blue Island has been prospering since 1968 when Robert Warniak Sr. opened a business. Bob's goal? To go above and beyond to satisfy their customers. Whether it's a small ding or a major collision repair, Bob's is a trained technician and state-of-the-art equipment to meet the high standards their customers expect and that Bob's demands. Bob's also offers complete mechanical services for your automobile, from an oil change to brake repairs. Mention this ad, Bob's will detail your car for free with any auto body work or give you a free oil change with any mechanical work. Bob's Auto Body and Repair, Blue Island.
If you're suffering from physical pain, nothing else matters. The one thing that should is Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, because experience never mattered more. Serving the community for 25 years with over 90 years of combined orthopedic experience, our fellowship-trained surgeons provide individualized care to those suffering from orthopedic pain. We deliver comprehensive care from diagnostic to surgical to rehabilitative services, all under one roof in each of our locations. Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, bringing university-level orthopedic care close to home.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Our next guest, senior running back safety, Cole Griffin. Cole, nice to have you on board, my man.
Thanks for having me.
Having a season, almost 1,000 yards, and we're not even in week 8. That's tremendous, my man. All right, so the thing I want to know is, you are pretty much the focus of the offense, man. As you go, the offense goes. And every opponent is game planning to try and stop you. Does that motivate you? And what do you do to kind of, to be productive, man? It's tough when you're the guy.
Yeah, with a lot of the defense, looking at me, because I do get a lot of carries. I'm kind of do what I have to do. It kind of motivates me. If these guys will look at me, I'm going to do what I can to beat them.
Yep.
And also, if they're looking at me, my teammates do a great job. If they're taking me out of the game or doing whatever they can, my wings, receivers, the quarterback line, they all do their job. We just follow the game plan. And we just do a great job of figuring out how to beat these defenses.
Yep. Okay. What did you do during the off season to put yourself in a position to succeed like you have this season?
Coach Lou had a great workout plan, nutrition plan. Right when the season ended, we had a week off to get our bodies back.
Yep.
Then we were right in the weight room, lifting, running, doing what we can to get ready for the season. It's so far it's been doing good. We're 6-1,
Yep.
So yeah, we're just followed his plan. It's doing great for us.
What is the biggest difference? Because you guys mainly have a lot of the same pieces from last year's team when you were 1-8. Now you're 6-1. Did experience play the biggest part, or what do you believe the biggest
Maybe
difference
not
is?
as much experience. I think this year everyone's on board. We had a lot of our guys. I played Bulldogs with a lot of the seniors who came back.
Yeah.
We've all been playing together for a while. We know how each other play. We know how to feed off each other's energy. We're all just a big family. We're just feeding off each other. We're all motivated we all want that same goal. We want to win the state championship, and we just want to win.
Yep. That's a driving force, no doubt. And you're a two-way starter, man. That's old school. Now, there's a lot of specializing, not just in a sport, but guys don't go both ways. What's that been like to start on both sides of the ball?
It's actually been great. Yeah, it is pretty hard going both ways. Running back, go right to safety. But Coach Lou put me in the positions where I can make plays and do my best to help this team win. So I like the both ways. I can do what I can to help this team on offense, running the ball, go on to safety, try to make some interceptions, tackles, just do what I can to help us win. I enjoy it. I have a good time.
You have to be in peak condition, though, right?
Yeah, you have to be in good condition. It's a lot of running. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of running. But I'm the workout plan, like I said, it got us in great shape.
Yeah.
We're in really good shape. We have a lot of guys going both ways, not just me.
Yep.
So we're in great shape. It is like you said, it is hard, but we get it done. We get the job done.
And you want to be out in the field, right?
Yeah,
you want
I want to play.
Yeah. Okay. Coach Lewandowski, it's his second year. What is his biggest impact, do you think, for this program?
He's kind of been showing us a lot of life lessons, how to be a man, how to be strong, how to deal with adversity. Because coming into this year, we had a lot of adversity. We were 1-8. I don't think a lot of people believe that we can do what we are doing right now. So he's been drilling be a man, you got to be tough. Huge is family. We're a big family. We're not just one individual out here. This is a T-Bolt family finish. That's our motto. So We're just a family out here, and we're just one school, one family. We're just trying to win. And
I know he's big on getting involved in the community.
Oh yeah, we're doing a lot of things when we held food drives for what happened with the hurricane. This isn't just a football. This is a whole. This is Tinley Park. This is our community.
This is life.
This is life. It's not just football. It is life.
Great message, man. So I know you got a number of colleges pursuing you right now, and we talked a little bit beforehand. You're going to wait it out a little bit until you make a decision. What is going to be the deciding factor for you to make a choice on a college?
Obviously football it's a huge part. But besides football, I would have to say their education program. Because, I will go play football, but I got to have a great education program. I want to be smart, prepare me for life after college. Yep. So education, football, environment, just the overall feel for the college. Then once I find the right fit, then I'll make my decision.
Good. And we have to give a shout out. I didn't realize this till right before taping it. Your father, Mike. You call him Mickey, though?
Yeah, Mickey.
Okay. Stud athlete over at Marion Catholic, big-time wrestler, went on to wrestle at Purdue. So you don't want to mess with those wrestlers, Cole, right?
No, there's no messing. He's the boss. I might be taller than him, maybe a little bigger now, but he's still the boss.
Well, and he probably said that your mom's the boss.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
My mom is the boss, too. She might be that. She's the head. She runs the place.
She runs the show, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, Cole, good to talk to you, my man. Good luck the rest of the season. Good luck with your college choices. Having choices is a great thing, man.
Yeah,
right?
it's a nice blessing.
All right. Enjoy the rest of the season. Folks, we are going to go to an athletics, sports, and orthopedic physical therapy time out. When we return, players of the week, results from last week. Stick around. Athletic Sports and Orthopedic Physical Therapy is a 2,200 square foot facility that includes the latest in rehabilitation equipment, including the HydroTrack underwater treadmill. All therapists at Athletics are experienced and offer hands-on treatment for patients that require such therapy. Whether it's your feet, ankles, knees, hips, lower back, shoulders, elbows, wrists, neck, or jaw, Athletics is here to help. We at Athletics understand you as a patient have the right to choose where you receive treatment. Ask your physician if Athletics, with locations in Oak Lawn and Orland Park, is right for you.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a half sausage for you and your husband and a half just cheese for the kids, who never seem to stop moving. Go ahead and take the night off, Mom. I got you covered. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
Thank you, Coach's Corner, for celebrating all these great athletes. Now celebrate the American Classic with Apple Chevy. Classics like the Chevy Impala. Originating in 1958, the Chevy Impala is older than the states Hawaii and Alaska. It still holds its sleek and stylish design with a focus on luxury. It has the option to have the power of 305 horses. Don't take my word for it. Come test drive it today at Apple Chevy.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. You know what, Gerard, is it just me or am I shrinking? Adam Lewandowski, I felt like he was like 6'4". I mean, when we stood up, we were the same size. But Adam's, he's a little bit more chiseled than I am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But thanks to Adam Lewandowski, Cole Griffin for being our guests, and I'd like to thank Athletic Director Mike Dwyer with the hospitality here. So greatly appreciated. All right, folks, it's time for the results segment, sponsored by Athletic Sports and Orthopedic Physical Therapy, 2 locations, Oak Lawn and Orland Park. Game on Friday night, Shepherd 21, Hillcrest 18. Great game for Hillcrest. Ronricus Griffin hit Corey Grooms on touchdown passes of 4 and 29 yards. Dakari Smith had a 1-yard TD for the Hawks. For Shepherd, Markel Porter hit Nico Carter on 3 touchdown passes covering 9, 39, and 40 yards. Chris Harrison also had a TD reception for the Astros, who are sitting 6-1. Game I was at Friday, Marist 42, Nazareth nothing. For Marist, Mike Marquette, 9 of 15, 153 yards, 2 TDs. Also added 107 yards rushing. Great job at a junior quarterback. Delonte Harrell had 3 touchdown runs. Charlie Lawrencell had a 27-yard pick 6 for the Redhawks, who are 7-0. Game I was at on Saturday, Rich Central 34, Rich East 28. For Central, Jyran Mitchell 5 of 10, 151 yards, 2 TDs. He also had 6 carries, 109 yards, and 2 TDs. Kid's a tremendous player going to Northern Illinois. Jason Johnson had a 39-yard TD reception, and Khalik Hammond with a 24-yard TD reception for the Olympians. For Rich East, Robert Sander, 13 carries, 88 yards, 2 scores. Malik Eckford, 17 carries, 84 yards, 2 scores. Armani Brown, 13 carries, 81 yards for the Rockets, who are a much better team than their 1-6 record. De La Salle 21, Mount Carmel 14. Huge upset for Mount Carmel. Alec Thomas and Kyle Davis each had TD runs. For De La Salle, Rob Cimental, 12 of 19, 195 yards, 3 TDs. Frank Raimondo, 6 catches, 79 yards, 2 TDs. That was the first win by De La Salle over Mount Carmel since 1995. Outstanding job. Lincoln Way East 49, Lockport 6. For Lockport, Jacob Carley, 17 of 28, 202 yards and a score. Austin Hoffman had 5 catches for 162 yards and a TD. For Lincoln Way East, Turner Palisade had 2 touchdowns. Brendan Morrissey was 9 of 14 for 68 yards and a score. He also had 6 carries for 85 yards and a touchdown. Ryan Sienna had 2 TD runs, and Jack Baltz with 2 TD runs for the Griffins, who are 7-0. The Labriola Bakery Cafe Golden Baguette Player of the Week. We're going to look up Providence golfer Tyler Rote. Shot a 66 to win the Lincoln Way Central Boys Golf Regional and lead the Celtics to second place, hooking them up with a nice $25 gift card compliments of Labriola Bakery Cafe. The Lisa Thomas Salon Team Club Player of the Week. Lincoln Way East Volleyball's Kaylee Ritter, a freshman, had 8 digs, 3 aces to lead the Griffins past Lockport. Going to hook up Kaylee with a nice gift certificate. Compliments of Lisa Thomas Salon in Mokina, Orland Park, and Tinley Park. Come back from this Labriola Bakery Cafe high and tight.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oak Brook Promenade.
It's time, your time. Look renewed. Feel rejuvenated. Visit Lisa Thomas Salon. Whether it's a new hairstyle, expertly applied makeup, skin treatments, or nail services, our professional stylists are up to date on all the latest techniques and styles to help you achieve the look you've always wanted. Find the you you deserve. Your transformation begins at Lisa Thomas.
Bob's Auto Body and Repair in Blue Island has been prospering since 1968 when Robert Warniak Sr. opened a business. Bob's goal? To go above and beyond to satisfy their customers. Whether it's a small ding or a major collision repair, Bob's has a trained technicians and state-of-the-art equipment to meet the high standards their customers expect and that Bob's demands. Bob's also offers complete mechanical services for your automobile, from an oil change to brake repairs. Mention this ad, Bob's will detail your car for free with any auto body work or give you a free oil change with any mechanical work. Bob's Auto Body and Repair, Blue Island.
If you're suffering from physical pain, nothing else matters. The one thing that should is Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, because experience never mattered more. Serving the community for 25 years with over 90 years of combined orthopedic experience, our fellowship-trained surgeons provide individualized care to those suffering from orthopedic pain. We deliver comprehensive care from diagnostic to surgical to rehabilitative services, all under one roof in each of our locations. Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, bringing university-level orthopedic care close to home.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Okay, High and Tight, sponsored by our good friends at Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, locations in Oak Lawn and Orland Park. All right, folks, proof positive, Adam Lewandowski. This guy's getting the job done, just not on the football field where they're 6-1. He's got these kids involved in the community, demanding a lot from these kids, but they're life lessons, and these kids are going to be winners, not only on a football field, but in the game of life. So kudos to Adam Lewandowski and everyone here in Andrews. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. See you next week.